What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another YouTube video. I might change my intro a bit to not from what's going on, guys, to like what's popping, boys, or like what's popping, guys. I'm gonna start doing that now. Let's just do a take two. What's popping, guys? Welcome back to another YouTube video. In today's video, I am on Save the World. I'm gonna show off my locker in Save the World and my best guns. I'm not gonna show any crap guns like let me see, like a level 12 beat blaster or like a level 26 shotgun with nature or like a duelist. I'm not going to show any of that off because that's a bit crap. I'm going to show off like my decent ones with like all gold roll or like elements like this, all purple rolls and nature, all 2 gold rolls, all blue rolls, all gold roll, all blue rolls, all gold roll. Yeah, just guns like that. And I'm going to show you, like, if you're going to start off doing like people, you always getting scammed. I'm going to show you how to scam a scammer. You need to make sure he's a scammer first, though. Just don't scam like loads of innocent people. So first I'm going to show off my inventory. So like this is probably one of my best guns in my inventory. So it's called a Nocturno, all gold roll with water. Water is my favourite element, yeah. Level 130, that's pretty cool. A level 130 Gravedigger, exclusive to, what was it again, Scorpion? Halloween? Yeah, exclusive to Halloween. Oh, you can only get Gravediggers in Halloween. So I've only got one. Oh, I don't even know what. Whoa, I got a lot of Gravediggers. Right, I got one Gravedigger, one 130 Gravedigger, all blue rolls of fire, two 106 Gravediggers. What did you get? A second chest, Scorpion. Nice. And I've got, right, so I got one 130 Gravedigger, all blue rolls of fire, 2 106 Gravediggers, one's all gold roll with energy, and one's all gold roll, but one purple roll with nature. I'll show you what the nature and energy look like. So this is fire, this is nature, and this is energy. My favourite is probably water, but I don't have a water one yet. But out of all of them, it's probably fire. Like, fire just looks pang. And then I got another fire, all blue rolls of fire, another fire. So I got 3 fire Gravediggers. And siege breakers, like, I got one with physical. Physical just looks rubbish, it's just like no element. Physical is just nothing, it just does like more damage. And then I got another one with energy and another one with fire. This is really cool, it has water on it, it's like a little snowball launcher. Like, I really like that gun. Like, level 40 full durability buzz cut, has nothing on it, it's just like, I think it's quite cool. Like, it's quite cool. It's like an inventory rifle. This kid tried to scam me by like giving me a really low gun, but I don't really care, I like it. It has water on it, called I think it's Hunter Killer. Yeah, this is probably the rarest gun in my, yeah, this, back in the set, boys. Back. The rarest, this is probably one of the rarest guns in the whole entire game. It's called a Founder's Drum Roll. I don't want to accidentally break it because it's really low. It's called a Founder's Drum Roll. It's one of the, yeah, it's my best, Billy Gaming's favourite gun. It's like one of the best guns probably I'll ever have. Yeah, shout out to Billy Gaming. He's the one who pretty started me off on Save the World. Yesterday's kid tried to scam me because he tried to trade a modded Nocturno for this bow, so I scammed him. Look, it is a good bow, but it's not good enough for a modded, mate. Like, right, one of my favourite guns in my inventory is probably a ghost pistol. This is your baby's guide. Ghost pistol. Like, I love this. And to go with it, I have a ghost sword, which I always have. And I have one of these for some reason. I really like it. Look at this. Oh, that is just sick. And this, a hacker gave me this, no names, level 130, all purple rolls with 1 legendary with physical. If you want to see how it looks like and what it does, it looks like this. Like, it's pretty cool. Trash cannon, pretty good. Like, I love it. Right, one of my favourite guns in my whole inventory is, well, my favourite is probably my Nocturno and Grave, but like this is probably one of my top 5 favourites. Like, oh, that's sick. All gold roll. I'm not really going to show this. This was my first ever 130. It's pretty cool.
Oh, I look like somebody who plays a guitar.
I like this gun. I'm going to show off all my favourite shotguns now. So look, so that's the stats. 2 blue rolls, 1 gold, 1 purple with 1 green roll with energy. All blue rolls with fire. And all blue rolls, I think, yeah, all blue rolls with fire as well. But I think it's a 6 perk. No.
I'll cut it short, yeah? I'll get some scissors.
No, I want to know if I have any like 6 perks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 perk. 4. Do I have any 6 perk? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 perk. 1, 2, 5 perk. 1, 2, 5 perk.
Cal, do you say you've got 1
5
subscriber?
perk. No.
I know you've got 1 subscriber.
I like this gun. This gun's pretty cool as well.
How many subs you got? Cal.
7.
What, can I hear
1,
that again?
2, 7.
How many?
7.
Sorry, I didn't hear you.
I got 7 subscribers.
Can you say that once more for me?
I got 7.
One more?
7.
Seven.
Like, shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
Wait, can you say
And this is another favourite
Say
shotgun
once
of
more for me?
mine. Like,
Cal. Tell him.
right, shut up. I got 7 subscribers.
7.
Shut up. So yeah, now let's actually show off how to get like scammed people. So yeah, I'm gonna get all my favourite guns up in here. I might start holding this, but just because I like doing this, like just like I like moving about like this. So if they beg for edits, you need to give them edits. Like you click here and it goes like edit permissions, but there's no one in my party, so I can't do that. So all you do is when they drop like this is just for the example. So I'm just gonna drop that. Boom, they drop that. No, oh, I did phase for it. Yeah, they drop that over there, and then you drop something over here. If they beg for edits, you need to give them edits. Edits means they can edit your base and stuff, so I'll just drop that. What you can do is like, oh yeah, I'm gonna drop more guns, but you don't. You click pause, go to their name and click kick, and then they'll kick them, your gun will still be there, because if you know they're a scammer, they'll do that, and then you can run and pick up the stiff. But if they don't beg for edits, this is one of my favourite. You have to make this box for it though. So you have to like put the stairs here and stuff. You can go like this. So this is probably one of my personal favourite stuff to do when scammers try and scam you. They'll say like it's level 1 phone stuff, and they don't have edits, so they can't edit. You could just go click that behind them. They can't break it because they don't have any edits. Go like that, boom, you got it. Or to get their gun, you could, instead of like going all through that effort, edit them down, because I've got a little box down there, and then shut the edit. Or you could do something like that. So yeah, it's another really cool way. And if they don't really trust you in this box because they know what they do, I'm gonna have to build a new box. So right, make it 4 stories long. Make sure you like, they need to have no edits for this to work, for this one to work. Yeah, they need no edits, and put it in the middle. So yeah, make sure they drop their gun all the way over here. Just go drop that. Make sure they have it all the way over there, and then you drop your gun. And then what you got to do has to be all the way over there, and then they come up here and you place a wall behind them, and then you come up, pick your gun up, kick them, and then you come over here and pick your gun up, like that, and pick their gun up. Like, this is another good way for scamming people. Don't actually use these on innocent people. Like, that's just toxic. Just don't do that. And there's one more thing. I don't know if it's still over here. There's probably isn't. I'm gonna have to build it. I'm gonna build it out of wood. Like, I'm not really that fancy. I don't want to build it out of really cool materials and stuff. Like, right. So you gotta go like that, and just say it's like a cool glitch, and then you build down like that. Right, and then you build like this, make sure they have no edits, and you build this like cool attraction right here. Right, so then you say drop a gun, like don't pick it up, it's going to make it really cool. So you drop like a really crap gun, say it's like it's a level 12, yeah? And whip out like a good gun, and then look, it's going to spawn right next to the closest person to the edge it will spawn next to. And then you pick it up and be like, oh my god, it just gave me a fire gravedigger. Don't do it, don't do it. And then they drop a really cool, like really good gun if they're gonna get it. So they drop like a level 51 gravedigger, and then you say run all the way over here, and then you can like make sure they have no edit, so you can box them in there, get close to the edge, because if you're the closest one to the edge, it will spawn right next to you, and then you can pick up their gun. Like, that's another favourite of mine. And yeah, they're like my top best tips for scamming people. And right, so there's one more. If you're in a public match, they always have edits. You can't kick or anything. This will happen only if like they're smart. You can only do this if they're dumb. So there's a couple ways that you could do in a public match. So if someone's trading with another person and they say this kid is a scammer, so you can get on top of their box, make sure that they're not knowing. You just drop a gun down here. But when they drop a gun, you edit down and pick up their gun and be like, well, this kid said you're a scammer, so scammer gets scammed. And then you look at their gun, it's probably really, really bad because they're a scammer. Or if you know they're a scammer, you could do something like this. So hold edit so they can't edit and take your gun. I always drop it so they can't pick it up, but I can. Like that. And then you go across like that. And then look, before you edit, pick up your gun, edit and pick up their gun. If you know they're a scammer, don't do it to innocent people. Or if you're lucky like I did with this gravedigger, I said I'll trade you a 130 knock for a 130 grave. He said okay. So he dropped his grave, and then if he was AFK, when you're AFK, like you don't do anything, you'll get kicked. And he didn't do anything for like 5 minutes, so he got kicked. And I was like, oh my god, it's level 51. He's such a scammer. So that's only if you like getting really lucky. If they didn't do anything, like I got really lucky with that because he kept on staying by his gun, being like, oh yeah, I'll edit. He edited and stayed by his gun, picked it up, so I like picked up mine. So only do this to scammers, and this is just good tips to like stop scammers from scamming you. Never go into other people's home bases, only if they, right, so you can tell another reason if they're a scammer. If they're like, oh, can we trade in my home base? Can we trade in my home base? Oh, I really want to trade in my home base, please, 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 please. I've got one more thing to say, one more trick up my sleeve. So if they do that, they are definitely a scammer. So just say, no, I'm not trading unless you trade in my home base. And then like, okay. If they do that, they're a scammer. So scam them if they do that. And open trades. If they say open trade, they're definitely a scammer. Because open trades means that someone's right next to you and you drop a gun and they drop a gun. But most of the time I'm saying I'm dropping a gun. When they drop a gun, I'm like, okay, I'm dropping mine. It's really, really low durability, so I just pick it up and be like, no, it's a really bad gun. So I just pick it up and be like, oh, he's such a scammer, mate, such a scammer. Or like, they say, oh, you drop a gun first. They'll drop it, and then and then they'll straight away pick it up and be like, oh my god. And then you'll just say, oh, such a scammer, such a scammer. So I got really lucky with mine because I dropped a gun, he picked it up, and then he dropped it. And he was like, yeah, I'll trade that for this 130 Founder's drum roll. But look how low it is. So I was like, okay, so I said, you've got to trust me to pick it up if I trusted you. And he said, okay. And I was like, oh, mate, you're such a scammer. Look how low it is. And he's like, no, it's the wrong one. It's the wrong one. I'm like, all right, drop your inventory. And I did not see one Founder's drum roll in that. So I was like, no, I'm keeping this. You're a scammer. And he was like, no, I'm not a scammer. I'm not a scammer. And his brother came in the room and say, oh, you got scammed. That's definitely a scammer. Get scammed then. Because I've seen you scam plenty of times. So I was like, well, mate, your brother says you're a scammer. So I believe him more than you. So, yeah, there's some ways you can, like, start into YouTube, scamming people. Or just stuff like that. Like I see loads of YouTubers being like, oh, scam get scammed, but like I don't know why, but I think it's fake. Like I never, like the next video, I never see that gun in their inventory, like ever. So yeah, have fun scamming get scamming people, and hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like button, smash that like button, and subscribe, hit notification bell, and yeah. No, we're not fishy. We're doggy gang. Join the doggy gang. Yeah, we're doggy gang. Like you gotta spam in the comments dog if you're in the doggy gang. Comment what gang you're in. Default army, fishy army, doggy army, or what, banana army. Spam whatever you're in. I'm in default army. Nah, I'm not doggy army anymore. I'm default army. Like, gotta respect the defaults. They put so much time and effort into being as bad as they can be. Smash the defaults in the face. And see you guys later. Adios.